Hi, this is EJ with EJ Star Tarot with a reading for the sign of Cancer from March 19th through the 25th, 2018. Sorry about that. Okay, so let's get into your reading. We have the Queen of Wands here. That's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, right? And the Queen of Wands is getting a great deal accomplished. At work, in your life, just getting things done, right? That's what the Queen of Wands is talking about. That is the center of your reading, and so I'm reading it as if this is your energy, that you're being the Queen of Wands and you're getting things done. You're getting things accomplished at home in your personal life. And this is also somebody with light colored hair, maybe a friend of yours, a good friend of yours, or could be a good friend of yours. There's also if you're looking for work, this person may also be a person that may be helping you find a job. And this is also saying to use moderation with your money. And then also, if you're single, this is finding somebody suitable for you soon. Or maybe you're going to meet this person, Cancer, with light hair, who may be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Okay, so this is the center of your reading. The Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is, it talks about you possibly want to leave your job, wanting to look for another opportunity, wanting to change, okay? It also can talk about things working in your favor, right? Being the Wheel of Fortune. It can talk about things turning out right for you or changing in your favor when it comes to work, right? Or in a relationship, because this is a general reading. I'm going to read it that way. This is also talking about cycles, life cycles. This also talks about chances, destiny, a change, being lucky. So if you're looking for work, this is an opportunity for this to happen. This person may be helping you find this job, Cancer. This light colored hair person may be helping you find this job. You're also saying that, you may be fearing, the stability of your job. Like, you don't know what's going to happen. Because the Wheel of Fortune can be a good or a bad change. It is change, right? It's what it talks about. And you don't ever know where it's going to land. You never know if it's going to be up at the top or at the bottom. You don't know where the wheel, when you turn that wheel, where your fate is leading to. So it does, indicate a change of some sort coming, whether it be good or bad. We have to read the cards to see what direction you're going in. But if you are looking for work, then I do see this person helping you find this job. You have anxiety and fear of losing your stability, your money, because Pentacles is money, it's property, it's achievements, and you fear that, and you want stability, and that is what you want. You're fearing the loss of your stability, and that's what I'm getting here with the cards. And the Four of Pentacles, it talks about holding on tight to something, money, people, having anxiety of losing money, anxiety of losing your home, anxiety of losing that foundation, the stability that it brings you. You have, again, the Queen of Pentacles. And again, I'm feeling really strongly that you have a fear of losing money, losing your source of income. This also can be Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, right, with dark hair, who's a very reliable person. But I am not reading that in this. I'm not reading the Queen of Pentacles that way in this reading, because she is paired with the Four of Pentacles here. I feel like you have anxiety of losing your things, your property, your possessions, everything that you achieved for. And you don't know what this change, whatever change is happening, what this is going to bring. You have the Moon card. This represents a Pisces. And the Moon card talks about, things not being clear at work, talks about illusions or thoughts, being uncomfortable. This talks about picking your battles wisely, okay? And because it is paired with the Seven of Wands, and this is talking about competition, I really feel like you've got a fear of losing your job, Cancer, money, the stability. You're fearing that. You're fearing this right now. You know there's a lot of competition out there. You know things are not comfortable for you at the moment in a relationship, whether it be with the Pisces or with a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. So I do feel like things are uncomfortable for you at the moment. You need to pick your battles wisely. And because it is at the top, I can't help but think this is work for you, Cancer. For some of you, it is in a relationship. For some of you, it's just where you're at in a situation, where you're at in life, and you feel, I need this change, I need a chance. But you have a Tower here, and the Tower is talking about a change. The Tower is something that comes in and just disrupts our foundation, and in order for us to have this change, the universe makes things happen for us. I do see a lot of struggle here, anxiety, a lot of stress here. You have it paired with the Five of Wands. This is complex. This is saying don't be so possessive and unfair. There is change coming. With the Wheel of Fortune being in the center of your reading, there is change coming. There are going to be arguments. There are going to be conflicts. There are going to be competition. We have the Five of Swords. Again, conflicts. Five of Wands, if you play your cards right, you may be successful because your wand is still tall. And this change may be working in your favor because you do have the Ten of Cups, which is a new beginning as well. It's an ending to a beginning, okay? It's a completion. This is happiness. This is, just, this is what you're leading towards. This is the change that you want. Fives is instability and challenges, which we see here. This is a potential, competition. This is speak your mind. This is also saying to speak your mind. Be logical. Be logical in the decision that you make. Be wise. Pick your battles wisely and be wise when you do that. You do have the Two Cups, which is if you're looking for work, you will find work. This is partnerships. This is balance, and it's also division. But because it's right after the Ten of Cups, I feel like this is new partnership. You have the Strength card, represents a Leo. This is having patience and using your inner strength to get through all of this conflict. Six of Pentacles. If you're waiting for money, a loan, a raise, a job, it's coming. It's going to be, it's going to work in your favor. It's going to offer you balance. This is giving and receiving. This is, harmony, improvement in your home life, in your work life. But a change needs to happen with the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune being there. This change needs to happen so that you can move forward, because right now I do see a lot of conflict, a lot of competition, a lot of lies, illusions, dishonesty, whether it's in a relationship or at work. I feel like it may be at work. Because you have Wands and you have Pentacles. And, you know, Wands is talking about, you know, communication. It talks about travel. It talks about instinct. But I don't see travel here. I see more of communication. Like there's competition. But I do see partnership. You just have to have patience. It's down the center of your reading. It's patience and strength is needed here. And you will get whatever it is that you're waiting for, a job or a loan. It is coming your way. So your oracle card is chopped wood. What does chopped wood mean, right? Like that's a weird terminology or wording, right? Chopped wood. And what chopped wood is that it's talking about being grounded in your everyday experience through all of this here, this conflict and competition and miscommunication and change that I see here. It's talking about, you know, being grounded, having this patience and this strength as this is happening. Okay. Sometimes these big things happen so you can pay more attention to the smaller things in life, so things make better sense to you. If you have a dead plant, you need to water it, right? You need to water it so it grows. That's what it's talking about. It's talking about watering it, watering yourself, feeding yourself. You, for some reason, are taking your attention, the stress and this conflict and distrust is taking your attention away from your goals. And this is saying, stay grounded, get back to your goals. Remember your goals. It's talking about being meditate, because you need meditation. You need to stay grounded through all of this. You need to have that inner patience and that strength so that the wheel of fortune can work in your favor, because there is a change coming. And it does look, through all of this ugliness, there is light at the end of the tunnel. It's time to take small steps towards your goal, remembering what your goal was. Take your small steps and moving that way. Move your focus towards the everyday life and don't see a month from now, but see today. See the minute today. See the next hour today. Then see tomorrow for tomorrow, okay? And this is what it's talking about, is taking those everyday little steps to get to the bigger picture. You'll be able to manifest once you start to meditate and have this inner strength and staying grounded and having this patience, what it is that you want, the fairness of money, the happiness. Once you do that, then you can start to manifest what it is that you want. Then you can take that move to the mountains. Right now you got to stay on ground. But once you get refocused and know where you're going, then you can reach for the mountains. And that's what this is talking about. So that's what chopped wood means. It means, in order to get to the bigger picture, you've got to see the smaller things in the small picture first. You may have a big, huge frame, the picture in it. If you looked at the picture, you would probably wouldn't even notice all of the detail around it. You would just see this, right? And you're like, what is this? Then you start to notice the bucket. Then you start to notice the doors are open. They're wooden doors with like metal on there. Then you start to notice this ribbon across and the star. And you start to notice the smaller things. The star on the ground, But you don't notice it if you're not looking at every detail and if you're not taking the small steps towards the bigger picture. So having that patience and using your inner strength to stay grounded will get you to that bigger picture. will get the will to turn to the top and not stay at the bottom. But because you are in this conflict of ugliness up here and not sure what direction you're going in, you need this. You need to stay grounded, okay? So Cancer, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you would like a reading from me, all of my information is in the description box below. Just click on that little description box. And if you have an iPhone and you've downloaded the InstantGo app, you can connect with me almost immediately, if not within 24 hours, for a quick answer to your question, yes or no type of question, a small mini reading. Otherwise, you can check out my specials and you can purchase those off of my website, or you can email me. I've also listed my FaceTime reading on there. So if you're interested in a FaceTime reading and you want to purchase that, you can do so. And I will let you know what times and days I am available, and then you can go from there. Otherwise, remember to stay grounded, stay focused, and pay attention to the small things, okay? Because you're looking at the bigger picture. You're looking at the conflict and the stress and the mistrust and everything that is here, that you're not looking at the details. We need to pay attention to the details. Stay grounded, and I'll talk to you soon.